Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day wherein I have a hamster in my pocket. Yep, I have little Harold. Since I have officially named him Harold, somebody in the comments said you should name him Harold. And since all I could think of was Nerd after an older hamster from like decades ago, I think Harold is a much better name. I don't know what's happened. His eye has been like that ever since I got him. You know, he's a rescue hamster. I saved him because the people that had him, it was like either somebody needs to take him or we're gonna just like let him loose. And no, so I said I'll take him. He's an older guy. You can see how old he is. Look at all the big bald patches he's got in his fur and how separating things is. You know, he's not really bony yet, but you can feel his spine, you can feel his hips. I'm not sure what's going on with that eye. It doesn't seem to bug him. It's just he doesn't open it all the way. I don't know why. But he's a good little guy. He's very well behaved. He's a good little guy. I hold him a lot, of course. I've been hand training him ever since I got him. He's not as tame in my hand as you can see as, you know, my guys who I've trained since birth, but he's a good little Harold, so I'm going to put him away. Here we go, little guy. Thank you very much. They don't understand English. I barely understand English. I understand English quite well. I have an itchy nose. My nose has been just itching. It's driving me crazy. I got a wild hair on my lip or something that's just tickling my nose. It's driving me crazy. My apologies. I think I'm too far back, too. Let me move closer and then adjust my positioning. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for being here and watching me process and listening to me as I talk. I need to talk. I'm a processor by talking. All my life I've needed to talk with people to get things done. I don't have a lot of people to talk with anymore, so I fool my brain into think I'm actually talking with people by vlogging, and that actually helps my day. I get things done. I don't just fall asleep in a daze all the time like I used to do before I vlogged. So thank you very, very much. But it is 6:57 a.m. It is Thursday, the 27th of July. The deadline for both, well, everything is rushing at me like a blazing train because I have a big choice right now. The way things stand at the moment, I can either pay the $500 to get my bankruptcy done so that I'm out from underneath the financial weight that I went and first started my bankruptcy for, and paid almost $2,000 before I ended up getting screwed by my lawyer, and now I've got to pay $500 to reopen the bankruptcy so I can discharge it. I can either pay $500 and then not have any money to pay rent. That's half my rent, and I pay the rent here. So if I pay for my bankruptcy to get out from underneath the crushing debt, I'm not going to be able to pay for rent. My housemates aren't going to be able to pick that up. So we're going to lose the house if I decide I need to take care of my bankruptcy. On the other hand, I can pay for my rent. And then the $2,000, about approximately, I can't remember the exact amount, that I paid my attorney before is now officially flushed down the toilet, and all the financial weight that I had almost escaped from is now on top of me again, but now I will never be able to pay for it to get out from underneath that because I get the negative amounts every single month. I will never be able to pay for anything. In fact, if I can't pay for the bankruptcy and discharge that properly, you know, if I just pay for the rent and don't do that, then eventually I will become homeless because I'm going to be taken to court, you know, small claims and more from everybody who needs their money. So yay, I got a lot of weight pressing on my head and shoulders right now, and it's not very fun because I don't know what to do. I can't work. And I can't, even if I could, what the heck am I going to work between now and the 10th of August? It hurts to sit for too long. I've only got standing time, like a half hour of standing if I just stand without walking, about a half hour before I have to sit down, and then that's it. That's my standing time for the next 8 to 10 hours. I can walk for about 3 to 5 hours before I have to sit. Again, that's all my walking time for the next 8 to 10 hours. I have to sit. I can't do anything more than that because of pain. I can't think of a job where I can do that because I can't sit forever either, unless I've used up pain-wise all those other things. And so have to sit for 8 to 10 hours to recover from blowing out my back from walking or standing. If I haven't done that, I've got about 4 or 5 hours of sitting, then I gotta get up and walk because I can't sit anymore for the next couple, well, half hour, 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour. Back injuries and fibromyalgia suck. Take good care of your back. I worked as a nurse's aide for 15 years and I had at least 10 major back injuries. Doesn't help that I've got scoliosis, you know, where your spine bends and does bad things, so that even if you yourself are keeping your back straight and only using your knees, your back is still bent in ways that it's not supposed to be bending, and so bad stressors even if you're doing everything right. So I'm broken pretty bad. I've got injuries from my neck all the way down. It's bad. Thumbs up. You gotta smile though, because otherwise you're just gonna cry. And I'm always close to crying anyway, so thumbs up. This is gonna be pretty much my last day of gesturing. This is it. And I'm gonna run through this today because that's not going to be any bit of effective stretched out over anything more than a day. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any money and I need cannabis for pain control. So over the next week until even payday isn't going to help because of this bankruptcy thing. If I pay for my lawyer or I pay for my rent, if I pay for the bankruptcy so I can get out from underneath it so I don't become homeless from all the financial weight, then I'm not going to have any money to do anything at all, like pay rent or buy cannabis. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, it's bad and I literally don't know what to do. I got a freight train barreling at me, 60 miles an hour. It's 20 feet away. It's got its headlights on, horn blaring, and it's on, and the driver's going, oh, and he's standing on the brakes. And it's, by the time it even slows down, I'm going to be ground up beneath the wheels and it'll be 100 feet past. And I have no ideas what to do, which is why I've been asking if there's any way, shape, or form that any of you can help and donate to my GoFundMe campaign. That would be awesome. I would appreciate Patreon.com patrons as well. I do appreciate to no end every single person who has donated to my GoFundMe campaign to keep me alive so far. Oh my God, you have helped me so much. It's incredible. I wouldn't be here now if it weren't for all of you. When the internet spotlight shone on me around last November, I think it was, I can't remember the exact date, my fibro, I'm lucky I can remember it even happened. But with the internet spotlight and all the money that came in with that, I was able to fix my car. I was able to, I'm still not done with it either. I need to fix my belts and I've got a tire that needs replacing. Yay. But it's because of that we're even living here, because I had to give first, last, and security deposit. That was about $5,000 right there. If it hadn't been for all of your help, I'd be homeless or worse right now. So thank you so very, very much. I am so appreciative. I wish my channel made money. That's why I've actually started up a second channel for gaming, because I make now monthly for my channel $30, and that's good. My first 2 years I made slightly more than $1. It's only when the internet spotlight shone on me, like I said, last November, that suddenly, boom, everything exploded. And because of that, for a short period of time, I think I got actually one around Christmas. I think I made around $100. And then that was really good. But ever since then, I've made 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Once I think I made 40. So it's this was even before the adpocalypse. So now that my channel is taking off and growing, now there's no money to be given out. Which is, like I say, is why I've started my second channel in a desperate effort to try and make some money off of YouTube. Plus, it's therapy. Because when I do my regular just vlog, reaction, and game, I'm done at about noon. And then I have nothing to do until about 1 o'clock at night. Nothing. So there's therapy so that I've got something to do with my time, is why I have made the second channel so I can go videos to fill my time with. It's therapy because right now I'm not doing anything and it's driving me crazy. I'm wasting my time. I'm brooding over the loss of my wife. I cry. It's not good. So I've started up the second channel. If you could take a look at my second channel, that would be awesome. I do have the link in the show more down there. That would be really cool if you could check it out. I do games. It's really good. Thumbs up. You know, even though I am primarily known as a reaction channel, I still have more game videos on my back catalog than I do of reaction videos. I have 1,300 reaction videos. I have a lot more game videos than that. So check them out. And check out the second channel. Yay. Did I have anything else to talk about? Because now that I've whined this long, I don't know if I even have any time to talk about anything else. Oh yeah, the other thing was, boy, that whole situation with Angry Joe. Oh my gosh, if you don't know, with Angry Joe's show, he does his angry reviews where it takes hundreds of hours of editing. He's got a whole team. They do costumes. It takes money and time. And he does a lot of these things every month, and he's been doing them for 9 years. He said he needed a break. He needs a vacation. People have been going ballistic on his channel for no good reason, because he's not been doing any less of his angry reviews with all this other content that he's done. And they're freaking out and downvoting all of his other content because they just want his angry reviews. They don't want any of this other stuff. But it doesn't hurt anything to get the extra content. And why would you complain if you're getting content? And it's not like doing this extra content cuts down on his angry reviews, because he does more angry reviews than ever. But then, of course, the last thing before I go into my greetings and thanks and all that is, boy, with Boogie, I can't remember the last names, but Boogie, if you take a look at his channel and you watch his stuff, you know, he's tremendously overweight and he's trying to get the gastric bypass surgery. That is the only method for permanently losing weight. Nothing else works. I'm dreading the time when my body suddenly decides it needs to go back to 325 pounds. But he talked in his channel about Angry Joe and then said he cannot imagine what it's like to do the stuff that he does, because as broken in body and mind as he is, he's working as hard and as fast as he can just to stay where he is right now. He can't imagine doing what Angry Joe does. And I was like, yeah, I agree with Boogie on that one 100%. We're broken in body and mind, but we are fighting as hard as we can to stay where we are and keep working for you. And it's awesome. Boogie's a good guy. I wish him the best. Thumbs up on that. But now I'm going to go through. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. If you have a YouTube account, you have a creator studio. In there you have a community tab. In there is comments. It lists all the comments you get for the last, well, about a year, starting with the most recent, going on backwards. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people because I am terrible at counting and I'm quite sure that I lose my track. Now, if I mispronounce anybody's name, no disrespect is intended. I'm terrible at names, better than I thought I'd be, but still not wonderful. And of course, if you'd like a shout out, just ask for it down in the comments down there. If I catch it, you will get that. Right now, there is They Call Me Skinny, asked for a shout out in, I've never known how to pronounce that. Is it Merced, California? But son of a gun. And then there is Yellow. Hello. Very, very cool. Thank you both very, very much. Now there is also Hookers and Heroin. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, because Hookers and Heroin is actually a real jerk and left a real jerk comment. But the point is, whether you're leaving me a jerk comment, a good comment, or an indifferent comment, you know, saying fuck off, or hey, thank you very much, or wow, you made a video. These are all right now equal in my eyes. Thank you. Even you, Hookers and Heroin, for having left me a comment. Thumbs up. You get me out of my head dealing with people in the world. I prefer people that aren't swine, but even people that are, thank you. Then there is Not a Potato. Thank you very, very much. Oh, my paralyzed hand went and just randomly seizured there. I had to click things back. And then there is Lambo Rambo. Thank you very, very much. And Daniel Ernst. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. 7-9 Legendary. Thank you very, very much. Breaker Game. Son of a gun. Thank you very, very much. David.S. Thank you very, very much. Me Love Wolves 21. Very, very cool name. Thank you. You made me laugh. I appreciate that. Cheetah. Thank you very, very much. And Unearthly Whales. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Thank you very, very much. Ron Crowell, thank you very much. Joe Seat at? I don't know. It looks like Joe Seat at. Thank you very, very much. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but thank you very, very much. Colt Baquette, thank you very, very much. Kalubtor the Gamer, I hope I pronounced that properly. Thank you very, very much. And Floyd Mortlock, thank you, greatly appreciated. And Gingy Da Vinci, oh, that one's cool. I like the way that rhymed. Thank you very, very much. And Gurren Lagann, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. There is Hunter01 Rev, thank you. And then Dark Samurai 247, thank you very, very much. Zlyfer AR, thank you very much. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And Cliff, thank you very, very much. And IS Volcrum, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And then last but not least, Hafsa Mokadam, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Absolutely every single one of you. Boy, this will be tight, but I think I've got time to go through and do my greetings. I like to greet people, say good morning in their home languages. If you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, please drop it in the comments and I will add it in there. And I did not have a good day yesterday, a good night last night. I'm not having a good morning today. I have not yet put the proper Arabic greeting or Turkish greeting in there. I am going to. But, bon dia, dia did, dia good, guten tag, ahanyo buenos dias, bună dimineața, ohio, labrid, labas ritas, kamusta, buongiorno, terra homokost, yorageld, barabaive, barilus, nihao, kalimera, bonjour, bokertov, jean dobry, or less formally, chest. I've lost where I was. Labdien, dobre utro, mesa olaheli, dobre rano, bereda, privia, merhaba, and of course go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Oh, holy smokes, I've only got a minute left. So, hey, if you could check out my links down there, there's like my new channel, my second channel, my gaming channel, if you could check that out, please. If you could check out the other links, like the Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, my Google+, my blog, that would be awesome. If you could donate to my GoFundMe to keep me alive, please, that would be so awesome. Thank you. And my thanks to everybody who has donated so far. You are all awesome. My thanks to all of my Patreon.com patrons. This is my new updated list, where about 10 or 11 of these cards have been declined, and at least one of them is still marked as fraud. But thank you very, very much. It's because of you all that I am still staying in this house and not homeless or dead or worse. And if you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. If you could also subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, but I can understand if you wouldn't want to. But if you do want to, thumbs up. I'll do my best to keep you entertained from now until the end of time. I have a ration video coming up. I got a game video coming up. I have 2 videos coming up on my second gaming channel. Please give it a check out. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing.